Good.
Yeah.
So we'll just start. There you go. All right, Lawrence. You just passed the PMP a little while ago. How did the exam go, man?
The exam was it was easier than I thought it was going to be.
All
Um,
right.
yeah, because this is my third attempt at doing it, and I had this attitude of do or die. I was going in there to either do it or pack it in and say I'm not going to even try anymore. So I reached a point where,
Oh gosh.
yeah, I felt that things were going. I mean, I went the first part, the first like 25, 30 questions, something like that. I did move pretty good through those. So I was able to get a bit of time, just like you advised to do.
Okay.
And I seem to always be on time or ahead of time because the questions actually
Yeah.
were not as hard as some of the ones you put out, actually, which is good because they challenged me. Your ones challenged me a lot and made me think. And yeah, it felt good. It was a good experience. It's much better than the previous experience where everything went wrong. And I was reading the questions 3 times over. This time I read them once. It was good enough. I knew the structure, how to read it. It felt good. It felt good. Yeah.
Well, that's good. So like I know that we've done a couple times taking it, no big deal. What was different this time? What helped you get that structure of like I know what's in it? Is it just what helped this time?
Well, the accelerator program, the intensity of it, and being able to just have a program where step by step by step, I knew exactly what I'd be doing each day, and sticking to it really helped me because by the time I felt super prepared at the end. I felt like I was more than ready. In fact, I was asking one of our coach, Maya, if I was ready, but I felt really I was ready, and she agreed, and yeah, that's the way
That
it came off great. I mean, your
that's really
program
good.
is awesome, Scott. I mean, there's nothing, no one can touch you on this. So I'm such a fan,
Well, we'll see.
that.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, so I'm glad that like the interaction with Maya and us on the coaching calls and Sandy or whoever you went to was good. And then so like you've been doing this for a while. You're a real project manager. You're good at what you do. There's a lot of like different words out there, a lot of different perspectives out there on on how to prepare. What do you think? Just like to summarize it, like what do you think people are doing incorrectly, like in the world? Like, what's the wrong way to do this? If you had a
I know, I know because I did it. Memorization. I've been through the other guys, several other guys and gals,
yeah.
books, and one in particular was so confusing. It was just all memorization. You got to cram this in your head, cram that. You have a dump sheet, like you said not to do.
Mm-hmm.
And my memory is okay, but it's not one that can cram 50 formulas in my head. Your way, your structure made me know this stuff rather than memorize it.
Mm-hmm.
That was the difference. And
That's awesome.
yeah,
That's awesome.
it was amazing. It's like, man, I know that I've been doing project management for 22 years. I wanted this PMP for validation of my 22 years of work and to show that, yeah, I can do this, But the memorization did not work for me at all. But your structure made me actually know this. And I was just blown away by the fact I almost feel I could teach this, and this is great.
Well, I mean, I give you the opportunity. I mean,
well, that sounds good. I might do that.
yeah.
But yeah, and the elation.
You see all the coaches, and they're not some like coaches from the outside. They are students. I mean, I have Sandy and Matt who like do my level stuff, but like we like to bring in, I mean, coaches from the outside who are real practitioners, who have perspective, and who also have, lack of a better term, suffered through the other Rita and the other programs, and they have perspective, and they can bring in, they can speak honestly to the students. So I love you to teach in a way. It won't take that much time.
We'll stay in touch for sure, because that might be an option. Yeah, I would enjoy giving back to people. because you gave
That's
so
cool.
much to me.
That's great.
You're just awesome, you know.
I appreciate it. And so cool. Like
Edit this one.
yeah. No, I run them all regardless. And so talk a little bit about kind of like how you bring the experience, and like you said, weird things like you've been doing it for years, but still you learn some things. Like what kind of little things did you learn, or what did you understand it differently this time? Like
it's the structure. It's the way the entire process areas and knowledge areas combine.
okay.
It is extremely logical once you get in there. And there's also patterns in there you look for and you think, my goodness, yeah, why didn't I see this before? The way you start off with initiating, and then you go to planning, and you go to execution, monitor control, closing. It's like, yeah, that all makes so much sense. This structure. And I tell you what, the PMBOK is, like you say, it's a reference book. It's like having an encyclopedia, but it doesn't show you how. You know, you showed us how. You showed how. The way you've got the PM1 view set up. I think that's the most valuable thing in the entire course there is that. I kept referring back and back and back to that all the time, because it showed me, it's like, you know, X and Y, you're sort of joining the two things, the Y with the X. Hey, there it is, you know. You didn't have to memorize all those itty bitty things. And I hardly cracked the PMBOK, by the way. I think I must have read one chapter of it. That's it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
and then now you know how to,
structure.
I like the PMBOK now because it's a reference guide. It's not like a learning guide. It's a reference guide, which I think it was intended to be. Right. And so I think that's good. I'm a little sad that PMI is changing the model around, because it's like they have a good model now. The problem's not the model, it's the execution. Right. And so, but we'll react.
Yeah.
Cool. So there's a lot of people out there that are kind of like you, I'm sure, that, you know, went through it, you know, wanted to get it for their career, probably didn't need it. Like, I mean, you're a great project manager, tons of experience, but wanted to do it and maybe struggled because of the content. What would you say to those people that are like you, that want to do it and maybe feel like, you know, I don't know if it's worth the effort, like, in the hassle? Like, how would you advise those people?
Definitely worth the effort, because even if you don't, you know, even if you don't feel the qualification is worth getting, which actually it is, it's an international qualification. Even if you don't think that, it's going to make you a better project manager. It's going to make you a project manager that has structure to their projects. And if your senior management, your stakeholders say, okay, you can do it all. If they let you do it all, you're going to have a project that really probably won't go wrong, because you'll be doing everything you need to do. I've had a few that didn't go quite right, you know. So, and I know why now.
We've all had that. You know? Yeah.
So that's what I would say.
Well, that is amazing. I really, really appreciate the insights, and thanks for allowing me to do it outside this one time, and we'll go back to the office next time.
And just I've got to say,
I really appreciate it. I'm gonna keep you to that, like potentially helping training and stuff. So we'll reach out again, and we'll figure out a way to do it.
We'll reach out a way, figure something out. And I got to say this: don't go away just yet. I'm going to say it again to embarrass you if necessary. You are superb. Your course is superb. You're doing a wonderful thing, and I'm putting actually as many people who I know onto your course as I can. So thank you.
That is awesome. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you soon, sir. Thank you very much.
Have a good one.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.